Steve, I guess in the circumstances, a point's decent in the end?
I think in the end, I think we will take it and accept it. I think there's probably phases of the game to talk through. I thought we started the game well, played with good control, good positioning, and as a consequence of that, got in some really good positions to attack and threaten Brentford's box, and I don't think we did, and I didn't think we did against Man City second half, and I didn't think we did in the first and last 30 minutes against Burnley as well. So it's just something that we're evolving to. We stayed at the same pace. We played with less. We played with the same rhythm, and we needed to change the pace a little bit, and we didn't manage to do that. The game sort of settled. Half time, there was a real challenge to the players to do more in the final third, because we were getting there quite comfortably. Midfield players were connecting well. We were getting in some good positions in between the lines. We were getting Callum and Anthony in positions where they could really threaten their fullbacks, and Hickey got a yellow card really early on, and I felt that was a real opportunity to go after him, and we didn't quite do that. And obviously I didn't love the start of the second half in any way, shape or form.
Couldn't get the ball, could you?
Well, we kept giving it away, and concentration, we were making mistakes, and it ended up rubbing off, causing the red card and the goal. Then it's a different game. You're down to 10 men, you're 1-0 down. So I think that we showed the spirit, the heart, the togetherness with the supporters that we did to get back in the game and then see it through. It ends up being a much better point for us than Brentford. And we have to take it. But I know I'll also sort of reflect tonight knowing that we're playing some good football, we're getting in some really good areas, but we've got to make a difference.
What about your team today? Obviously there was a big talking point in leaving Morgan Gibbs-White out. Just to rest him, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, he's everyone loves Morgan, but nobody more than me. We felt that he's had no break. He's played all the way through the summer with the under-21s. He's catching up, if you like, with everything. And we now have a squad that we can change from time to time in certain positions, and that's all it was. But it was only a matter of time before he came on. There's no problem with commitment, was there? When you see him tracking back and making last-ditch tackles.
Great tackle, wasn't
it? Yeah, and then he's back on the set pieces, and he's back to being our number 10. So no problem. I think it's okay. You want Morgan in the team, of course you do, but to think that you can rest him, give him a breather. The last thing he was is dropped. Give him a breather, because we got some other players that can make a difference in a game. And keep him fresh for next week's training now and preparation for Palace, I think, is a positive thing.
Yeah, all good teams have a squad that they can
Exactly,
rotate, don't they? Just a quick word as well, Steve, I know you've got other commitments. One quick word about Murillo, debut today, and acquitted himself well, didn't he? Maybe a nervy start, but after that?
Yeah, and that's fine. He's a really young player, and to play centre-back is hard in the Premier League, and there were some things that he did really well, and other things we know we will do better, but he didn't quite get right. He's an unbelievable passer of the ball, and he showed that day in, day out with training. However today would have gone, he's going to be better for it, because that's what the Premier League is. I believe he had a really important block on the goal line, so he'll feel good about himself for that. And like I said, we continue to build with these young new players now, and everyone knows that we're trying to become a team again, and to have a certain identity and a way, and we've got to go through the balancing act of integrating the right players in the right positions, connecting everybody up together, getting some momentum in our game, but at the same time picking enough points to keep progressing, because that is the be all and end all. So we're a different team, if you like, to Brentford in terms of the players that they've had here and how they recruit and all that sort of stuff. We're different to that, but we're doing it our way, and it's going to take a bit of time to really get to what I want it to be. But we'll try and commit to the process, and, let's say, show the heart and soul that we did today, play some football like we did, but even better, particularly in the final third, and we'll make progress.